Aloha, this is Leon Siu in front of the building where OHA houses its operations, Kapiolani Boulevard here on Oahu. I'm here today because we're protesting the fact that OHA seems to be in collusion with the U.S. Army, who wants to desecrate more religious and grave sites in Makua Valley. And so we're here to say that we want OHA to stop, or to at least stop the Army from moving forward with this until they have had time to consult with the lineal descendants of the iwi that are there in Makua Valley. The reason is that the Army had announced recently that they're going to go ahead with creating an access to these iwi, which means excavation, and then they'll call in the burial council and they'll have the burial council sort through whatever they excavated, and then creating public access to it. And the Ohana out there is saying, well, first of all, they were not consulted, so they had not given any permission for excavation of these sites. But secondly, that they do not want their kupuna, and they want their kupuna to rest in peace and not be subject to having public access to them, when right now even the Ohana doesn't have access to them. So for the Army to decide and bypass to decide to do this excavation and bypass the Ohana is a real serious breach of protocol and just distasteful for what they're trying to do. So the Ohana is here to protest this action by the Army and OHA's apparent collusion, because OHA has not acted in its responsibility, their duty to protect these iwi from desecration.
So we should be hearing from him soon. He's up in a meeting, I believe, right now, correct?
Well, it's not really a meeting. He's there to participate in the opening, the prayers that they have every day when OHA begins its work.
Oh, okay.
But he was invited to go up. I'm talking about Alika Silva, who's a poe for this. So he's the po'o for this. Anyway, he's gone up to meet with them or to participate in their ceremony. So hopefully a meeting will come out of that, which means that OHA may be put into a position, we may have put OHA in a position to just start talking to us about this issue, which they've been ignoring for about a year now. So, mahalo nui.
Thank you. Mahalo.
Yeah.
Aloha. Aloha.
Aloha pono.
Hi. Wow. May I ask, what are you doing here in the OHA office, may I ask?
We're here today to demand a meeting that we have requested through email and documentation with OHA concerning consultation on the burial sites and notice of excavations of sites at Makua Wahipana, in Makua Wahipana, to protect their burial sites and cultural sites from the U.S. Army notice given to the lineal descendants, as well as OHA on the matter of excavating sites for the need to provide cultural access. And we're just here to ask OHA to intercede and to demand that OHA intercede on our behalf to help protect and follow the law on these matters.
How long have you been trying to attempt to get in touch with OHA to try and get them to step up to the plate?
We've been working on trying to get a result from these situations since it's been over. The family has worked on it for about at least 15 years.
Wow.
But I've just helped in the last year or two.
Okay. So still no luck. Do you know if they're gonna plan on going through with live fire?
As it states, the Army has given out a brief stint of what they plan on doing in Makua at the Waianae Neighborhood Board meeting in the month of January. And at that meeting, they have decided that they were gonna do some live fire training, and that they were gonna be, minimizing the impacts on these cultural sites and historic properties.
Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Malama pono. If anybody would like to know any more about your manao, is there any way they can reach you?
Yes, you can reach me at righteouspromo@gmail.com, or you can call me at 673-9393.
Mahalo. Thank you very much.
Mahalo.
Aloha.